This is my iPhone 14 Pro Max, and under this, well, this is one of my new studio lights, the Zhiyun X100. Hey, and welcome back to the channel, and if you're a content creator or you're a travel filmmaker, these lights from Zhiyun should be in your kit bag. Let me tell you why. So Zhiyun, a company known for its gimbals for mirrorless cameras and smartphones, are now taking over the lighting scene. Now, a few weeks back, Zhiyun actually reached out to see if I'd be interested in checking out their new MOLUS lights, the X100, which is their flagship cob light, and the G60, which is their entry-level cob light. And the timing couldn't be any more perfect because as someone who actually bought the G60 on Amazon a couple months back and ended up being super impressed with its performance, I said, yeah, let's go ahead and check out and see what the X100 can do, because I've been really impressed with the G60 and I could always use more lights in the studio, especially ones that are a lot smaller. Now, like I said in the beginning of this video, if you are a content creator or a travel filmmaker and you're looking for lights that, one, won't take up too much space in your bag or your studio, two, won't break the bank, and three, are super powerful or, really bright, then these two lights from Zhiyun might be your best bet. So let's kick things off with the G60. Now, I bought this off of Amazon not too long ago to upgrade my lighting for my overhead shots, which you may have seen in the last several videos on this channel. Now, before the G60, I was actually using two Lytra Beam from Logitech, and they were not bright enough, and I was using two of them. And I figured it was time for me to upgrade, and for the price of two Logitech Lytra Beam lights, I was able to pick up this Zhiyun G60, which is the size of a standard Rubik's Cube, maybe a little bit bigger than that one, but yeah, this came with a power adapter, a mini reflector, a dome diffusion, which is actually what I added onto the light to give my shots a more diffused look, and this is capable of outputting 60 watts of power, which is plenty bright for a small to medium-sized room. Now, you can opt in to pick up the combo version, and that'll give you a storage bag, a handheld tripod, a Bowens mount so you can mount other soft boxes that are meant for bigger lights, and this cute mini softbox, which is in their proprietary ZY mount. But the best part about this light is I don't necessarily need to use this bulky power adapter to use this light at 100%. You can use up to a 100-watt PD charger if you want that full 100% power, which is 60 watts, or go as low as 18 watts, but obviously the power will be kept at a lower rate. Now, you can also use a power bank, which depending on your power bank can output up to about 50% power, which is still plenty bright. But then again, this thing is so small and it packs a punch, even at 50%. The great thing about the G60 is that it not only weighs about 300 grams, which is about 0.6 pounds on its own, and maybe about less than a pound if you attach a softbox on it. But yeah, this thing barely weighs anything and is the perfect lighting gear to bring with you if you're traveling. Now, I haven't brought this on any of my trips yet since I haven't traveled anywhere in the last couple of months, but what I would probably do is get one of these tabletop tripods that extend out, plug the light off of a USB-C charger, pick up the mini softbox or the dome diffusion and attach it to the G60, and I'll have really good lighting wherever I go. It's not gonna look super diffused with a mini softbox, but if all I need is a light to help, light my face, or if I'm doing B-roll, at least I know I have a tiny light that, can help provide extra lighting that's really good and really powerful. Now, the G60 also features an internal fan to make sure that the light doesn't overheat if you're running this thing at full power, and I don't think it's going to be that noticeable if you're recording, an A-roll like this one, for example, if you've got this light at 100%. Now, in a super quiet room, you will hear it kick on, but it's super faint. Now, the X100, on the other hand, this is the one that I showed off in the beginning of this video, and this is pretty much their flagship cob light, and it can output up to 100 watts of power. So the design on the X100 is a lot different than the G60. The G60 is more of a cube, while the X100 is shaped more of like a, an old film camera or kind of like a smartphone. Now, just like the G60, the X100 actually comes in three different versions. You can get the standard version, a combo version, and a pro version. Now, the combo version, which I have, adds a storage bag, a Bowens mount adapter, and a battery grip, which we'll talk more in a bit. But the Pro just adds all of that was in a combo, plus the mini softbox, which is, again, in their proprietary ZY mount. Okay, so one of the biggest differentiators between the G60 and the X100, besides their power output and the design, is the fact that the X100 can also use this battery grip, which attaches to the system itself. And this thing can power your lights at 100% wirelessly. This thing is pretty awesome. Now think of this grip as kind of like a battery bank of some sort, but it's made specifically for this light. And with this grip, doesn't this kind of like resemble an old film camera of some sort? Let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, if you want to use this light at 100% with the battery grip, the total runtime will be around 30 minutes. But obviously, if you want to use it at varying percentages throughout the shoot, then it'll last a lot longer. But just like the G60, you can always use a USB-C PD charger or the included power brick to power your lights. Now, I would recommend a charger that's 100 watts or more. You can always find those on Amazon. That way you can power this at 100% for however long you want. Now, both of these lights that I have are bicolor, so obviously you can go from a super warm color temperature to something super cool. Now, the fans on this are relatively quiet. Like I said earlier about the G60, that at 100% you might be able to hear the fan kick in every few seconds to make sure it doesn't overheat. But the X100, the fans on this are a lot bigger, so even at 100%, this thing is still pretty quiet. Now again, these lights are tiny compared to what you may be using in your studio currently or ones you're thinking of picking up yourself. Now, if you are in the US, it's available on Amazon, so you can get these overnight to you or in 2 days. And the G60 at the time of making this video starts at $199, which is what I paid for mine. And the X100 starts at around $250. Now there's a ton of potential for these lights. And again, if you want to pack these for your next trip, it's totally doable. And when I head out for Asia for a couple of months, these will definitely be in my kit bag so I can make sure that I have great looking videos while I'm out there. Now, if you guys are interested in picking one up for yourself, I'll make sure to leave the links down below. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.